Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. We have underpened another little thing in our fortress, and yeah, here we'll put up the pearl ash production, wood burning, ashery. So maker I think we'll leave down here, because it just makes sense. And we'll move the two craft dwarfs up here and put a couple more jewelers maybe down here, I think, eventually. A masterpiece pigtail fiber cloth. So wait, these have quality attached to them? They're not just a straight up thing? Okay. 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 Okay, that's fine. That's a high quality cloth. That's fine. If that benefits us in terms of quality of clothing, then that's all the more reason actually to go for cloth as opposed to leather. And leather we can just keep for military bullshit. And bags. Bags too. These are most emphatically not... Well, this one is being built, and that is in fact one of the glass furnaces. Wait, these are all glass furnaces? Well, that's a derp. I need a magma kiln or two. There you go. And I will want a, I think, little place here, say like this, for sandbags. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a thing. I think that is very, very much a thing. Okay. Yeah. Good times, good times. Good times. Alrighty. This is again looking good. Stuff coming down here. Sand, yes. No. Powder of any sand, and we want to maintain 12 to 20 of it. And that will prevent the milling thing from becoming a derp. Actually, we're gonna set a different range here. We're gonna go for 160 to 200, since we do have only the one miller, and even though he has a proper millstone, it's still a pretty serious amount of work that he might have to do, and I would like for him to keep a bit more of a buffer, if possible. Obviously here we're gonna need to construct a lot more stuff, and you have detected warm stone due to the immense amounts of derp present in the situation. Okay, so we can't use these really, but we have sort of marked them with the thing, and by can't use I mean of course that they are actually, it's not that they're useless, it's that they are, I need them for carrying. So let's say that they are indicated by these low levels of fishing skill. I leave the guys with at least 2 experience on it, I think. Yeah, and that will be enough, considering that we have 4 or 5 of them to supply us with the food we need. I think. That's the way we're gonna go with it anyway. So that's done, that's good. Okay, you're gonna dig, you're gonna have a cow, cause warm stone, oh my god! But overall you're gonna be cool, so that's great. We do have a sand source here. Yes, we do. Do we have a clay source? That's peat. I'm not sure that counts. That's loamy sand. Let's look around, shall we? See if there's any clay, or if it'll just be for cooking a pearl ash. Either way, it's actually okay. Yep, not a clay thing at all. I don't think I have any clay here that I can make use of. Actually, that's silt, isn't it? Yep, that isn't good enough. Okay, I guess that's not gonna be a thing then. So you have had unenabled your stuff, so let's see how you're doing. Have you stopped? No, most of you are still fishing, but you're gonna get to carrying and taking care of things in a moment, I expect. I might need my dwarves to be on alternating schedules in order for everything to work out properly. Possibly. That still isn't done. Which Mason's Workshop did you claim? Okay, so you will end up doing this, and that's fine. That's fine, and you are gonna do things, in fact. I have no problem with this, you may proceed. And you're gonna grab some bones, in fact. Congratulations, you've grabbed some bones. They're bony. Yay! So we have this enabled, and apparently a lot of dwarves are wanting clothing, apparently. Which means that this is essentially behind on things. Like, constantly. How many actual clothes we have? I think I ordered 2, and they have other things too. Oh. You don't have clothes enabled on the second guy, do you? Okay, that kind of explains the backlog a bit more, since I had planned for there to be 2 of them. That's fine. That's fine. We do still have spare clothing, which means that people aren't running around naked, or if they are, it's their own damn fault. Which means that I can essentially chillax on that account. You're collecting sand, that's great, we can work with that, and you are smelting limonite. From up here, no doubt. Which again I am good with. Okay, so silver nuggets. And here, what do we keep here? Garnrite, I suppose. I know I'm forgetting about something. I'm gonna go upstairs and take a look. So we have silver, bismuth, tetrahedrite. Yes, I need to take a look at the tetrahedrite things. So, tetrahedrite, let's go with that. And that leaves one open for random stuff that, you know, crops up. And no, we're gonna permit these. But we just want sandbags in here in terms of actual type. And now we're just having a couple of experienced fishermen, which is fine by me. Okay. Eventually this is gonna get built, and we're gonna have the ability to actually set up another squad in there, because I did train up or build the actual armor for them, right? So I should be able to set them up, possibly assign a more experienced squad down here, and then move a secondary crappy squad to one of the saber postings. And that thing, let's see how it fights. And incidentally, it is getting more and more skilled the more this goes on. It does have scars, which means that it has been hurt, but these things heal like motherfuckers. Pardon the language, of course. So I did see like literally like a cave thing, like I think it was a ant person locked in constant combat with a forgotten beast, and the forgotten beast couldn't kill the ant person because it kept dodging, but it kept healing all its wounds, so it just kept on going forever. It was a thing that was happening. You have that, but I have disabled that, right? Yes, I have. Pearl Ash. Though, Pearl Ash we don't want here. The rest, yes, but not Pearl Ash. Still nothing on that, still making that. We are done with the Pearl Ash thing. Well and good. Well and good, and you're just gonna be bringing stuff down, I believe. I suppose that's gonna have to be a thing then. Of thinginess. And you are working the mudstone again with great glory. And you are just storing up a supply of the pigtail stuff. It sounds great. In fact, those could be planted right now, except that our guys are doing what? Because we do have guys for things. You are planting. Why aren't you? You're on break. What are you doing? Harvesting, eh? Okay. Okay, fine, you get to live for now. You get to live for now, that's great. Iron shield attachments. Yeesh. Not so happy about those, but what can you do? You still have some copper crap to make. And I only have the one guy that's enabled for weapons, which is not so great. I might use some of my silver to start making silver battle axes and warhammers, just to make people more skilled at that. Because weapons production is an effective way to gain large amounts of, you know, money, wealth, created wealth, which is one of the things we care about. Wood supplies do seem good. Some zinc cages. Okay, why don't we melt those, eh? F8. And just melt that stuff down. Just get rid of it. Yeah. And most of the people are upstairs doing their stuff, I suppose. You know, charcoal and the ash. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, come on! Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. Come on. Please tell me. Oh. Oh. That is so deeply and good. Well, do over. Okay. First things first, I want to disable this on. You are paused, right? It's just Dwarf Therapist being derpy. Why the fuck are you so slow? I don't even want you to be a thing. I'll keep the one guy on the fishing, but the rest... Okay, just get rid of that so that we get some hauling here. I did want to enable gem cutting on everyone, and I did want to make them the potters, glazers here. For reasons. And I think I will open up that cavern and just blast the thing in there because fuck it, YOLO mode. Gonna turn these off though. And gonna have to take a look at some of those workshop orders because we changed them recently and there were some important changes I made in there that have to be redone apparently. Anything else that I changed? And right, this. And clothier, you were not set, I remembered that. And I did order the production of massive amounts of bone bolts. Oh, are you kidding me, you buggy piece of... Oh, fuck me. It's gonna be weird because I'm not gonna remember what changes I have made and what changes I haven't made yet as well. Can't have been that far from a... Oh, and the stockpiles aren't even set up yet. Oh, god damn it. God's fracking damn it. You did make the changes there, right? Yes. Okay, good. So you failed on a read, not on a write. Great, that's something at least. Okay. Okay, so you're doing that, that's all well and good. Do that. You start working on limonite. You do want a goodish supply of that. We will actually move the stone down later. For now, I want a bar stockpile set up there as soon as that is dug. And cloth. Yes. Cloth of any material. 40 to 60 will do. APR. That's great. That should do it. No potash from lye. We had not disabled this for reasons. And where can we put it? Where can we put our glorious supply of lye? Or at least bring some of it outside the thing. You know, for now I'm gonna put it here just to ensure that it gets brought outside. But other than that, we're just gonna leave it outside at the workshops because it's not such a big buffer. We don't need to store it away safely or anything. You're just finished goods, okay. Down below, this has been dug, great. Again, I'm doing it this way to avoid a certain amount of bullshit. I could always dig out here and just use this as a place of where I could really sploosh a lot of the magma. With a bit of effort. We have already traded with you, so you are no longer necessary. You will stop your fishing and make that a thing, start carrying stuff, which is good since we seem to be low on carriers. Right now, anyway. Okay. Yeah, once we start getting some idlers, maybe. I just want to catch up on some of this stuff first, I think. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe, that's what I want. Potash from ash. Yeah, you're still working up that. And you do have soap enabled, right? And we can, in fact, make soap now. Just gonna reset the job in order to make this a thing. You're a digger. No, you're not. You two are no longer diggers. I need you to make this a thing. Please. You're making pearl ash. Why? Because it's a furnace thing, possibly? No, Pearl ash, pearl ash, pearl ash, pearl ash. Yeah, pearl ash would be a furnace thing. But we're gonna ditch this anyway, because we're gonna be moving that downstairs, so who gives a fuck? We do want to do this, of course, in order to make that a thing. I will leave all the previous footage in, of course, as you might have noticed by now, because why the fuck not? We'll go with it. It's great. Okay, that is gonna get removed. Still hasn't been removed, but will get removed. I don't want them wasting manpower on bringing this up, so I'm gonna destroy these stockpiles. Claro apples, eh? Right, because we dug in here and that counts as being able to scout the magma sea. Of course. Yeah, those magma crabs were an interesting addition to the fourth story when they just came up here and started splushing things and then we just blammed them with an axe and it was great. I liked it. It was fun. Well, for them, not for us. In the Dwarf Fortress sense of fun anyway. Magma kilns. Yes. Thank you. And thank you. Go with that. This place looks, of course, fugly. But, wow, we're actually getting idlers? Like real idlers? They must be just transitory ones, right? People can't actually use these bins properly to move the stuff, because those bins have metal bars in them and the stockpile is no longer allowed to store those. I want to dig that to make that a thing. Magma glass furnace. Yes. Don't worry, over time we'll make this place look decent. Just gonna work at it a bit. Okay. And then there's just some bismuth. I like bismuth. Bismuth is fun. And right, yes, you're just moving stuff downstairs to the thing, aren't you? Which again should be fine. Should all be fine. Down below, we just need architecture and masonry. Sounds great. Everything looks good. Other than, you know, this digging crap, but can't have everything. Just right down here. I did set it like priority 1, so they are gonna try and dig it very, very quickly. You know what? Let's be a little more humble in the size of the thing we're trying to dig out here. That might help. Yes, indeed. And yeah, the magma is right under there. There are ways to drain it. There are always ways to drain it. You know there are. We could drain the lake of magma. Not saying we should, but we could. At least a large portion of it. Yeah, just seal with water the areas where it's flowing in and then just channel it out, let it drain. It is. You might have to sacrifice one dwarf to make that happen, but warm stone located where? There? Oh, for the sake of all the fucks. Do that, do that. Looks good. Looks great. Okay, good. Good. And we'll make this a stockpile for the sandbags, of course. Of sandbaggery. Excellent. Up above, what's going on? Right, this smoothing has not been ordered yet. Start with that. Just with that. Okay, that's all of the lye. We're gonna ditch the stockpile now. And we actually have idlers. Excellent. Excellent. So once this is dug, we're gonna make this a bar block stockpile and start moving all of the stuff downstairs. And you know, we have enough idlers that should actually start happening. The fact that we have a do-over doesn't mean we get to grind through it in the exact same way. Because we won't, because that would be stupid. We keep the coal and pearl ash down here. These stay there, all the metals stay here. Bars, blocks. Pearl ash will stay down there though. There. This ought to move all of the things down here. And of course force everyone to go carrying stuff. For reasons. Let's take a look what we... Yeah, I should probably... Performance tweaks and stuff like that should be on. As in permanently on. That's a magma glass furnace, which is nearly done. Nearly done. Done? How about now? How about now? Are you done yet? Lazy bastard. There we go. Powder of any sand. 12 to 20, and I did want to set up a bigger buffer for here. Yeah, 160, 200. You should maintain a large supply of that at all times. Eventually the unprocessed fish will get processed, and actually let me make a couple of these. Just a couple of these. And since the brewers are staying well ahead of their thing, I will enable fish cleaning on them, just so they can get some practice, if nothing else, on something else. And that will be their job, their secondary job, in fact. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazingly great. You are not collecting sand. Stockpiles, furniture stockpile, block, sand, there we go, enabled. Is that good? And you are carrying all the things, and you're going to be doing that for the foreseeable future, because the way this works in this game can be derpy. Very much so. And here we have a large-ish stockpile of gems, but we're not done cutting up the mudstone, so we're just hauling that out. Okay. Let's turn the repeat off on that for now. Yes, it does clean out a lot of crap, but all the same. And I did want to make a lot of bolts because we do need to practice. There we go, and that's the beep beep. Hopefully this time we can do a better job. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, so see you then.